So welcome back to the Arsenal podcast with me, Kosi, the last video of the day, and I want to be very frank. Today, this story, my source is Lee Ghana, and I choose to take it or to believe it. Anyway, big update. Aubameyang has agreed to stay with Arsenal. 250k a week is what it's going to be getting weekly. Deal agreed, total agreement has been reached. You can check out with Lee. He's one of those YouTube channels, Arsenal fan YouTube channels that are very good, and he speaks his mind, he speaks facts, and at times people get him wrongly, at times people get him right. So Aubameyang has agreed to stay at Arsenal for another 3 years. 250k a week has been agreed between the player and the club. That means he's going to be getting around 39 million per year. This announcement is coming before the Fulham game, and of course Lee was quite very negative about it, saying that we have not really signed so many players, and by the fact that Arsenal is going to announce Aubameyang before the Fulham game, probably it's another signing. Probably it's a way of cajoling fans and just making them forget that we haven't done very well in the transfer summer. Our transfer business is not really I won't say it's bullshit, because we have tried to get in some players, but it's not really one of the transfer market days you would actually be proud of as an Arsenal fan. But for me, I think Aubameyang is a big announcement dropping on Friday. Today is it's the Wednesday or Thursday. So dropping on Friday. Of course, on Saturday we have that Craven Cottage game against Fulham, and big Friday. Aubameyang drops, sign 3 years, getting 250k a week. I think it will be a big update, but still I think we still need to capitalize on the time that we have as Arsenal in the transfer summer. Really, Aubameyang signing. It doesn't mean that it's going to be all Aubameyang. It's not going to play in the midfield. It's not going to play on those flanks and so on. So we need to get in the signings as soon as possible. Today is the 9th of October. That means of September. That means that we have to get in players within the next 21 days. The next 21 days. And that really for me makes sense. You have 21 days. You need 2 players in the squad. Just get them. You have almost 2 weeks there. It's easy. I think it's as easy as that. By October 5th, the transfer summer is gonna be ending, and you need those signings. So Aubameyang for me, I think it's a great addition, and I would say congratulations Arsenal, congratulations to the Arsenal fans, because so many people have been asking me about this. When is Aubameyang dropping? Where is Aubameyang? Why aren't you talking about Aubameyang? And the truth is, I knew nothing about Aubameyang, and that's why I was not really speaking anything about him. But now that he's gonna sign, big update. I think it really makes us a different team right now, because most of the time when our big players wanted to leave, they have left. The Alexis Sanchez have left. The Robin van Persie have left in the past. Samuel Nasri has left. Alexander Song belonged to Chess Fabregas, and the others have always left. So I think right now it makes more sense that we can keep our best players and try to get in the other signings we want. If we can get Thomas Partey, probably House Emawa, it would be a decent market. You have kept Aubameyang, you have Willian on a free deal, you have Gabriel Magalhaes, you wanted a centre back, and you did just that. You brought in the kind of player you wanted in the summer. I think it's a big update. We shall talk about it more when the deal is announced. I think we shall do a live stream then. So I think it's really a big update. Away from that, Emi Martinez is set to leave the club. Aston Villa have given us 15 million, and of course it's still way below the valuation of Arsenal. Arsenal is talking about 20 million for the goalkeeper Emi Martinez. So probably is something that every Arsenal fan doesn't want to happen. No one of us wants us to see Emi Martinez leave the club. But of course, if he decides to leave, there is nothing we are going to do. Maybe we are looking at David Raya as as the replacement. But of course, I would still want to say Emi Martinez should stay at the club. We have offered him a new contract, but he has returned down the talks because we are offering him less than what Aston Villa are giving him. Can you imagine? We are giving him less than what Aston Villa are giving him. And that makes us, really screwed up. But anyway, that update is also, around. The last piece of news I want to talk about is Barcelona have come in for the man himself, Heki Bellerin, and they are saying the 20 million pounds we wanted the player are very small. Yet PSG was just because they couldn't meet the 35 million valuation. They came in with a 25 million bid. Now I don't know what's wrong with Barcelona. They just behave like Tottenham Hotspurs. If I look at Heki Bellerin and how far he has come with his career from us, ever since he was a little kid, to right where he is, 25 years of age, he still has a big future. 35 million wouldn't be so much. Okay, 30 million. It wouldn't be so much. If players like Nelson Semedo have played for Barca before, why not take in Hector Bellerin at 35 or 30 million pounds? But they are still struggling to negotiate a price for Heki Bellerin. I don't think Arsenal will let him go at that price. It might be a swap deal. I was listening to Samuel, and he was saying on the Chronicles of Ghana that maybe we could actually do a swap deal in Heki Bellerin. But who would we get in Barcelona in a swap deal that would take in Heki Bellerin? Maybe Filippo Coutinho. What do you think? Maybe Filippo Coutinho could actually do that. Or if you look at PSG, I don't think we could swap anyone for Heki Bellerin. It would be Draxler, because we have some little interest in there. But I don't think Arsenal are going to fall for that deal. They want straight cash to go for Thomas Partey. And it's really interesting that Barca and PSG are fighting for Bellerin. One of those players that seem as outfits at Arsenal. Ainsley Maitland-Niles has taken his place. Cedric is also there, and Barcelona and PSG are fighting for him. So how much do you value him? I think if we are gonna cash in on him, it might be around. I think 30 million is decent. 30 million is decent. He's still a young player, 25 years of age, good right back. At a club like Barcelona, where they need like right backs that can always use that right flank, and as well as they can they can. I think it's a good option. For PSG is for me not a bad destination for Bellerin, especially if they are going to give us our money. So Heki Bellerin, Barcelona are in for that deal. So nothing much I can really talk about him. They have contacted us, and we are saying they need to give us 35 million pounds, and they are saying that's too much. Don't forget our bid was rejected, so nothing much to talk about House and Hour. Until tomorrow, I will see if we are going to bring in a new bid. If I come across some piece of news that we are going to bring in a new deal, obviously I'll try to do that and update you. If there is nothing about Part and Hour, we shall talk about the Fulham game and of course the start of the new season. Have a good night.